We got some drama on the short track. The NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour was up at Wall Stadium this past Saturday, and Doug Coby was at the center of a number of controversies during the race. We got an update here from PD Motorsports. This is the team that fields the number 60 car, usually driven by Matt Hirschman, the black number 60 car. They said, "Good morning, race peeps. Well, we went to a car race last night and a football game broke out. First, congratulations to Ron Silk on his victory in a rough one. Matt was P2 in practice, qualified second to Austin Beers. The PD number 60 was fast and was settling in the number 2 position to log some laps. Then a former champion, referring to Doug Coby there, I don't know if that's a spelling error or they did that on purpose. Maybe a little jab at Doug Coby there. Decided to punt Matt, spinning Matt. Had to restart in the rear of the field, 17th. Matt survived the evolving rough race up front to finish 7th. Mr. Karma showed up during the race, and the former champion spun out and took what appeared to be retaliatory actions. Some fans probably enjoyed the action. Some may think a yellow flag with unsportsmanlike conduct, ? Enjoy your Sunday and stay tuned. So let's look at this drama here that had Doug Coby all in the middle of it. So first off, we have here... right here, we have this right here. This is the contact between Doug Coby and Matt Hirschman with early on in the race. You can see there, Doug Coby is this black number 60 car here, and then the black 7 New York right here, right kind of a little bit underneath him is Doug Coby. So let's kind of see what happens here. Coby gets under him. He's clearly a little bit loose. Looks like he drifts up the track. Hard to tell there from that angle. Makes contact with Hirschman's left rear tire. Spins him out, sends him around, sends him to the back of the field. What's interesting is that similar thing would happen to Doug Coby later on in the race while he's battling for the lead with Ron Silk. Let's take a look at this right here. You can see here Ron Silk there in that beautiful silver car right there in front, and then Doug Coby is right behind him in that black 7 New York car. And here we go. And then Anthony Nocella is the black lapped car right in front of him. Silk is right there, hits him, it gives him a little rear. Coby's underneath both. Oh, boom, right there. It looks like Nocella does kind of come down a little bit and spin out Coby. So a little bit of a different circumstance there. Nocella's obviously, I guess, fighting to stay on the lead lap. I'm not sure if he's a lap down at that point or not. Clearly about to go a lap down if he wasn't a lap down already. But then here we go. We see Coby. He's not happy. He's driving through the field, and he's going to chase down Anthony Nocella here because he really was not happy about what he does, and he actually does run into him here. So take a look at this. He just passed Ron Silk. Anthony Nocella is the next car in his path. There he is. And he just runs right into him there. A little bit of a retaliatory action. Not that big of a deal. Let me get another look here at the spin. And yeah, definitely looks like Nocella comes down. Could be on the spotter there. Could be on Nocella. And we've seen this happen before where a lap car does indeed cost someone the win. We saw it with JB Fortin and Matt Hirschman last year, I believe, if I recall. Fortin basically blocked Hirschman as he was going a lap down, and then allowed, I believe, Justin Bonsignor to get around Hirschman and take the win on the last lap of the race. Hirschman was none too pleased about that. And Doug Coby wasn't either, so let's kind of get what he has to say here. This is over at Doug Coby's official website, dougcobyracing.com. He did issue a comment here. He says, "You certainly never know what's going to happen on the late restarts, but I think we had the best car at that point in the race heading for the end. I know we put ourselves in position to make the right moves to win the race, and I thought we were doing that with the opportunity there to get out front and get ready for the finish. My car was getting better at that point when I made the move to get around Ron." Talking about Ron Silk there. Yeah, I mean, sometimes maybe a little bit patience there. I mean, if you've got the best car, maybe you don't try and force the issue and maybe not be too aggressive there. But obviously it was towards the end of the race, so you want to get it done. And you're not really expecting a lap car to kind of cut down on you in the corner. But the lap car was also in the way of Ron Silk. So I think either way he goes, one of those guys is going to be on the angry end, losing end of that lap car because he clearly wasn't going all the way up to the top of the track to give them room so they can continue racing side by side. But that's the way racing is sometimes. And it didn't go Doug Coby's way, and it didn't go Matt Hirschman's way, but it did go Ron Silk's way. You can see here, Ron Silk was the winner. Justin Bonsignor finished second. Eddie McCarthy Jr. was third. Anthony Cecily 4th, Andrew Kraus 5th, Doug Coby ended up 6th, Matt Hirschman 7th, Blake Barney 8th, Austin Beers 9th, and Dave Sapienza rounded out the top 10.